Hey, welcome to the Weekday Comics. I'm Dave Permiano.
And I'm Dan DeBriel, and we're here to shoot the shit and talk the news.
Oh, we didn't catch that?
No, we didn't catch your nasty burp that happened moments before recording, unfortunately.
I tried to time it perfectly. Oh, yours was better anyway. That burp you're listening to is Dan Sherman's.
Hello.
I wanted to get that out early because my mom nagged me about I guess I forgot to say Naeem's name.
Oh, that's hilarious. We never actually introduced Naeem. Wow, we are such
But if you don't know who that is, I don't want to know you.
That's true.
Yeah. It'd be great if you wait, you guys see him too?
Well, some people aren't seeing anything because we got a lovely comment on our last video with a guy that said something about...
one of my jokes, the joke about the Tennessee cops shooting people.
That's right.
He said, statistically, the two black guys sitting there are more likely to kill a cop than they are of getting killed by a cop. And I said, how am I supposed to trust your statistics when you miscounted how many black
people? Now, I'm happy because I was in the shot with Naeem, meaning I was probably the person he mistook for a black guy. First of all, crazy. Second of all, that should count as an invitation to the cookout, I think. You know what I mean?
Factor, at least.
Do I know the struggle? No. Have I experienced racism? Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
He's like, what part of North Africa are you from, man? The red beard, I know it's like very north.
Italy. Have you heard of it?
Whites too? I thought South was where the white ones are from.
I know.
Yeah. Just the ones.
Just
the ones that come over here and fuck everything up.
I don't fuck whatever.
That white South African's Elon Musk I'm talking about.
I thought he was from Ethiopia.
No, he's really? No, he's South African.
I'm sorry I did this.
Okay. Wrench thrown immediately.
You're not on camera, so you can be as racist as you want.
That's true.
We're out there on the streets
taking the alt-right hate.
Yeah. So before we get into this is our first March episode, which is Women's History Month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you guys decide to celebrate, but I decided to celebrate by wearing the woman's hoodie I accidentally purchased online and was too lazy to return.
Well, it looks great.
So yeah, you guys are rocking your patriarchal.
I have got patriarchal. I got a Mary J. Blige t-shirt on. Are you kidding me? I'm celebrating Women's Month, and I'm belatedly celebrating Black History Month. So
twofer.
No one knows Gritty's gender, so that might be women's history. But I thought we were going to talk movies, and it's like Philly, so I threw this guy.
This fanatic twerks. So yeah,
I don't think I could have worn my Britney Spears shirt. We could have matched a little.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
The fanatic, I would say I always assumed he was a man, but he's really a non-gendered thing.
You think they just like self-multiply?
Yeah, I don't know. I would assume like eggs. He lays eggs and fertilizes them theirself, if I had to take a guess. There's like a clutch of fanatic eggs somewhere. They feed it to Gritty, probably.
I would pay a lot of money
to fuck the fanatic. Me too.
No, at first I was gonna say to watch him lay eggs, but then just to make it fanatic.
You have weird fucking kinks.
I want to know what that tongue do.
Yeah, is his tongue out the entire time?
No, lay that egg a little more slowly.
Just doing the belly thing the whole time.
Hell yeah.
You're like doing that. You're like pushing it back in. Like that's weird thing I have not seen.
Now press it up against the glass and incubate it.
It does what it's told.
It just turns into the Men in Black scene when the alien jumps in. Sorry, everybody, keep going.
Speaking of Men in Black, I don't know where that
perfect transition.
That was a great way to transition into the Will Smith and the Oscars.
That's true. Yeah.
So great job, Neil.
Hey, thank you.
We don't compliment him on this.
Unfortunately,
he doesn't get credit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this is Oscar weekend coming up.
Is it this weekend?
I hope, otherwise we fucking did a horrible job
We really
planning.
fucked this
or it's the
episode.
pre-episode.
They've been having I know they've been having them. I haven't watched any of them really, so I didn't know like.
I wasn't planning on watching either, but I figured it's just an excuse to talk
Hollywood Super Bowl.
Yeah, violence on stage and movies.
Yes.
We were kind of talking about violence on stage last week. It's kind of a continuation. Because, the most famous violence on stage in the past year was, the assault, the Will Smith attack.
The assault.
And what I like is that...
Quote on quote.
Yeah. I think we talked about this last week. Where
Black
it's
on
like
black crime.
That's right. It was absolutely.
Black on black acting.
Black actors, they gotta stick together.
That's true.
That's
Yeah,
Chappelle skill,
yeah.
you know?
I think Chris Rock is just happy to be considered an actor in this conversation.
Very true.
Oh, how dare you disrespect actor, writer, and director
Director.
Chris
That's true.
Rock?
That's
Head
true.
of State is a classic.
I was
sir.
just about to say that one where he becomes president.
He got a
there's
Fargo
the-
season.
He
Did he?
have a
Yeah,
Oh,
season
wow.
4. What,
He
you
was-
know,
Oh yeah.
I didn't even
two
see that.
past when people stopped watching. but
Yeah.
he was an old timey gangster in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
He was all right in Saul.
The Oscars are this Sunday, obviously
are.
to confirm.
Thank you.
Yes,
Oh,
they
nice.
are
Oh,
this
nice.
Sunday. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Who's hosting? Is it
Jimmy Kimmel.
Is it Nemo from Finding Nemo? Like, are they just doing Muppets at this point?
Jimmy Kimmel, but
Kimmel?
he'll be back in
Oh,
blackface.
He
Yeah.
will be as
He'll be as Carl Malone.
yeah, it is Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel was the guy hosting when they had the big flub a couple years ago, right? When they announced the wrong one, where they're like, "It's La La Land," like it's not La La Land.
Oh,
Was that
really?
him? That wasn't him specifically. That was
Warren
Michael
Beatty.
Douglas. Oh no, yeah, it was Warren Beatty. And
But he hosted, right? He had to kind of try to like smooth it over. What a difficult
yeah,
job that had to
Is
have
it?
been.
La La Land must have known it was shit.
hopefully La La Land. La La Land is the perfect example. It is our modern Shakespeare in Love. The one that it's like it's just bullshit tailored for the Academy, which is a small select group of people. And I won't speculate about their demographics, but let's just say a musical about moving to LA and all your dreams coming true is basically like
Starring
hey,
Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling.
yeah, and it's basically like, hey, Academy, your life decisions were the right life decisions, and it makes people want to sing inside. And as somebody that went to LA and definitely didn't have that experience, that movie fucking sucked.
Hey, we
that
got
movie
our-
was
yeah,
like,
we
here's
got our-
another thing on a plate. Here's another thing on a plate. And I guess if you are a Academy voter and you are like at the upper echelons of the entertainment industry, you probably do think, wow, the land of dreams where anyone can move here and just start singing. And that's why that shit won over.
What was Shia LaBeouf's movie about his childhood? Did you guys see that? The
American Honey.
Yeah, American Honey or something like that.
something-
That feels like my Hollywood experience. Like, when my
that's-
dad is a fucking abusive dickhead. I'm like, that feels like Hollywood. I think it's
Didn't live any of that, but I saw the end products of a lot of that. I
Right.
feel like a
Oh,
lot
gotcha.
of Shias, walking around out there. So.
kids are still just like, shut up, Dad.
yeah, there's a whole lot. I mean, we see it in comedy all the time too. There's just a whole lot of unresolved parental issues happening in, I think, all the arts, but more overtly in the entertainment industry in Hollywood. And
Well,
stuff.
imagine being like a Jason Bateman when you're like 10 years old. You're not going to school. You're going to the film lot, so you can film like
Yeah.
Hey,
Little
they
House
got
on
a
the
tutor
Prairie,
and a
whatever show
trailer.
it was on, so his family could eat, like, because his parents weren't working. They're like, hey,
Yep.
Jason, go work.
Hey,
Yeah.
they got 2 for 2 for a while. The sister kind of disappeared.
Oh yeah, Christine.
Justine.
Justine Bateman. Yeah, that's right.
You said disappeared like she
Yeah,
was
they
one of
just
those
fucking-
Illuminati Hollywood sacrifices. you know?
Maybe.
Is that why he got Ozark?
I hope so. I mean, it would feel like a more authentic product if someone was killed in the process.
What are those snuff films? Like, can we bring snuff films into like?
into the Oscars.
They
I
never,
wouldn't even know which
they
one to
never
vote
went
for.
away.
Yeah.
They just became harder to find. The true auteurs out there, though.
yeah.
I watch it for the lighting and the shots, the
The
pacing.
Coppola of Epstein Island.
Yeah.
you guys are announcing you're gonna shoot one, right? I think you guys are doing one, right?
We're currently in debates over who is going to die. Who's the actual?
Who's the girl?
Who's our last girl?
Long hair.
Yeah, long,
I
yeah,
got
long
the hair
hair.
and the tits for it. I mean,
Well, we all have
by the
tits.
Democratic Party's standards, I'm a girl at this point. I think.
If I had a soundboard when you guys all said tits, I'd be like, Like, just like,
Girl.
Yeah, I'm glad that we are doing well enough in our podcast. Thank you for listening. That we haven't need to incorporate a soundboard
God.
yet. As soon as you start watching, as soon as you start watching the Weekday comics and Dave says something, it's like, Aruga!
Wait,
That's when you can just turn us off.
I fucking went out and cut the clips myself for the last pod. I had the boosh ready to go fucking all the time. All frisky dingo ones. So it sounded like, yeah, because nobody watched it but me.
Yeah.
Frisky Dingo, also what Margot Robbie was known as. She's Australian, right?
yeah.
That's a good one.
That was a
I
good
was trying
one.
to bring
I
it
like
back
that.
to the
That was
Oscars.
good.
Yours was way more sincere than mine.
I'm applauding the effort more than the end product.
So are either of you watching this weekend?
Maybe. I think so. I'll watch.
I No, I'm gonna watch the Last of Us finale.
Just because does HBO have something on Sundays
Yeah.
right now that's
Yeah,
worth
I
watching?
I love the idea of all these, like, one of Viola Davis or Meryl Streep getting up like, we have to protect this art form because it's being overtaken by comic book and video game movies. And I would love at the same time that's being said that they're just getting eviscerated in the ratings by The Last of Us.
I'm surprised HBO is still airing it. Like they're like competing with the Oscars.
Usually they take the night
they
off.
figured-
yeah.
I guess they figured
They do it for the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah.
the people are going to want to tune in and they're going to want to watch 30 seconds of Jimmy Kimmel's monologue to see if they address the slap.
Right.
And then, because nobody cares about the movies. Last year's Best Picture winner, Coda, which was nice.
Did you see
think
it? I didn't even
watched
watch
It's
it.
on Apple. I think it made like $2 million.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They fucking. That's why I don't like the fucking Oscars. The Academy is more corrupt than like FIFA and
Yeah.
fucking Tour de France.
Yeah.
And they
Probably
don't
less
have-
people die though than
Yeah.
with the deals FIFA makes. But yeah, it's pretty corrupt.
I think if they're gonna get the eyeballs back to like what they were when like we were growing up and people actually still gave a shit, they're gonna need like a Janet Jackson Timberlake scenario. Just, like they're
Yeah.
gonna need something to boost the ratings.
Well, what did
Dan,
why
that's why
did
they-
they have Amy Schumer last year?
Why did they tell Will Smith to slap Chris Rock?
Great.
It was the #1 moment of like the Oscars in the past 10 years, right? The only thing I can think of that was
La
even
La
close.
Land.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That. Oh yeah, that. And then it might have been the same one or the year before where, fucking what's his face, Pulp Fiction guy, Saturday Night Fever. He called Travolta. He called Idina Menzel Adele Dazeem.
Yeah, he messed her name up, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, "What a giant piece of toxic masculine fucking bullshit."
And the Oscars is like, just wait. We're
Say
gonna
her
make-
name.
Yeah.
We're gonna discredit a black film that won the award, and we're going to slap the shit out of Chris Rock.
That happened to Marky Mark recently. He was at one of the awards and he was presenting like the best picture or whatever, and he was like saying all the names and like he was going through them all, and instead of saying like women talking, one of the best picture nominees, he said women are talking, and everyone was like, "What a fucking piece of shit, Mark Wahlberg. Apologize. You could get all the other ones right, but you couldn't get women talking right."
yeah.
You gave them more words,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
which
It
they
could have
don't
been worse.
need.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, he could have treated him like a Filipino guy
that-
that he
They're
saw
like,
on
"You're
the
gonna put
street."
words in our mouth, Mark Wahlberg? How dare
I
you?"
haven't- did you see Women Talking?
I did.
I haven't.
I forced myself to watch it.
So-
Not like that's a bad thing. I tried to watch all the ones that are nominated.
It is like a purposely. It's a bad name for a movie.
I was gonna say the name alone makes like people are like they're not gonna see it because of that, and then you read the plot and it's like Mennonite men raping and drugging their women, and the women discussing what they should do
is this
about
movie?
it.
Is it slam poetry?
It's heavy, starring Frances McDormand.
Oh, I love her.
gosh. Yeah,
and
she's great.
Rooney Mara. Like it's got a cast. Claire Foy from
that British shit.
yeah, that British shit.
I tried to watch it like
It's
twice.
Like, it's got a
Couldn't get
cast,
into it.
but it's just like you're like, oh, woof. This is heavy. This is just like I get it. The patriarchy's bad.
Yeah,
That's one of the reasons why I have trouble watching all of the Oscar movies, because so many of them are heavy. Like a lot. That's like just a
Literally, The
common
Whale,
thing.
literally.
Yeah, God, I can't even. I want to see that though.
Tons
But-
of fun. I cried.
Yeah.
The dude from Bedazzled and The Mummy
Yeah.
made me cry watching
Yeah.
that. I couldn't
I
believe
mean,
it.
I'm working on my own weight-related heart attack, so I don't necessarily need that part of it. But you know.
Wait, I guess we ask.
Thanks,
what-
Neil. Neil's quietly laughing his ass off back there.
It was just too close to home. Everyone got sad in here.
Yeah.
Everyone just was like, "Please don't die."
Too close
Your,
to the blowhole.
your inflection didn't suggest joking there.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
are
what I
you-
didn't like is that you guys agreed. You were like, yeah.
I mean, we're getting close to that 40. I mean, we gotta start. We're not fucking. We act like it, but we're fucking.
I know.
Our bodies are gonna turn on us.
Yeah, this
Going
is the,
to?
This was the,
Oh,
this was the
I
Well,
was-
I mean, I haven't had like many old people.
Oh yeah.
All the old people problems I had are like my 20. I had like a hemorrhoid in my 20s, and I'm like, well,
That's
I'm a hemorrhoid guy now, but I haven't had
Never
it,
again.
Like,
That's
since.
good for you.
I saw a urologist this afternoon. I have to have nut surgery.
Why? What's going on?
I
Getting
have
a third
snuff
one,
film,
getting a
or-
third one added.
yeah. No, I have some fucking cysts on the sack. I gotta get rid
Oh
of.
god damn. So
Yeah.
how big? What were we talking about?
Yeah,
Like
did
a
you feel
cantaloupe
it yourself
size?
and you went
Yeah.
because you were
no
worried?
pain. It's just all cosmetic, aesthetic, and Yeah, I mean, you pull the pants down, and some chick, you gotta explain it off to a chick. It's
Oh,
just like,
yeah.
Like, what's
Just
that?
unsightly.
What's that thumb on your fucking sack?
Right.
You're like,
Nice.
it's not that big, but it's
Yeah.
like, it does look weird.
That's okay.
Oh,
So-
Is that why you were
it's-
challenging me to thumb war the other day?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
In the
Hitch a ride
cold
with your
too,
hat.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Dave.
That's more of a summertime cyst. In the cold, it probably sticks out even more, right? Early
I do
early
notice when-
nomination for the title of the episode, "Summertime Cyst."
Summertime Cyst.
There you go. I like it.
I can tell when it's about to rain because of it now.
Yeah. The hardest part is trimming the nail, though.
yeah.
Mark,
So we got
Dave.
scrotal thumbs up for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting on that for later. I was going to use that one as a callback.
Damn it.
Sack
Ah,
it
good
too,
job.
Snail.
Yeah, sorry. Joby's like, show us.
It's not that kind of podcast.
Do we have, yeah.
We might get
At
When we
least,
get-
at
when we
least
get
let us
kicked
hold
off
up
of
the
YouTube-
Burger King cup next to it, so it can get so it can get a sponsor.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, Jobby. We plan on getting this podcast canceled because of the things that we say, not because of showing scrote.
We already lost enough viewers for putting "bitch" in the title. of last week.
Jobby can see it on my OnlyFans. How about
There
that?
you go.
You
There we
know?
go.
There you
And
go.
we'll let you plug that at the end.
Deformedsacks.com.
When you get it cut off, will you try to keep it? We try to keep the part that they cut
Cut
off.
off. It's not like I'm
No,
gonna
it's-
lose.
They're not going to cut off the cyst.
Well, they are. Well,
What are they
yeah,
gonna fucking
no.
give it a makeover?
They're gonna like.
you're going to paint a little face
Get
on
a little
it.
pubic?
They gotta like. It's like Dr. Pimple Popper. They gotta like cut into the skin and then do a little thing. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah, fortunately, that the nut skin is
How-
very
yeah,
stretchy and
yeah.
durable. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna have some stitches down there.
That thing
but
looks like a
How
looks like
big?
a
Yeah,
pug. or
how
like a
big of
French
an
bulldog,
incision do
doesn't
they
it?
have?
Oh, there's gonna be a couple.
Wow,
Dude,
really?
Guys, right now there are
Series of
way
surgery.
too many women in the comments saying they're wet.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We're gonna
I
we're gonna
get
get shut
it.
down.
I get it.
I know
Nice.
better than to believe that. I've seen our analytics.
Yeah. Nobody on this podcast is hearing that.
No, they have to drain it. That's the great.
Oh, yeah.
That would be. I love Dave's picture. I did picture them taking some of his pubes and doing like a comb over on this. Like Dave gave that. Thank you, Dave, for that picture, buddy.
No, that's because that never stops bleeding. Like, I don't know. You ever like done a little
Do a little
manscape
nick
and had
when
the
you're
little nick?
shaving?
Like I could fucking like be gushing out blood at you. That's fine. Little drop there. No,
Yeah.
no.
100%.
The guy asked me, he's like, "You do your own shaving?" Because I was like, "Wait, who doesn't shave their own balls?"
I've always wondered if there was someone, because I never do a great job. I always wondered if there was someone you could go to.
Well, I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio. I can't afford to have someone shave my nuts for me. You know.
Well, you know,
Oh, yeah, like
you
the-
aren't asking the people that would do it for free, Dan.
That's true. I could
guess
go to
the
I could go to
happy
I could go to a
ending
wishy washy.
Yeah, you go to Ryan Rins. See, we got it in.
You got it. You got it.
When I have a question for you though, when you
Yes.
went to the urologist,
Just
how?
one?
Yeah, there are many actually. No, just one. Then you can go. Do you? How old are you?
You could give a ballpark.
I turned 31 in a couple weeks.
Okay. So I had to see a urologist a lot in my late 20s over an issue. I hurt myself.
You were fucking.
I have, well, no, I tell the word. I don't care. I'm open about it. I have Peyronie's disease. They have a commercial about it now, the bent carrot.
Oh, you got the.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
very mild.
ladies.
It's very mild, but I got it from a sexual injury. and
Which do you hang on the
it-
crip
it-
side
it-
or the?
crib side? Yeah, I'm on the crib side.
Nice.
It happened during an injury during sex. I was sleeping with an ex, and basically she was on top, and she came down after I popped out. You know? Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very, very, very painful. It swelled up, and I have like scar tissue in it. Okay, that's all. That's my TMI.
Scar tissue that I wish she
Yeah.
saw.
Stop watching so much porn. You can't do that bouncing on civilian dicks.
It's my fault. That's what it is. Honestly, I do blame myself because I was trying to do a move I needed more dick for. You know what I mean? I just didn't have the
back
dick for
into
this move.
the Oscars and the movies. You needed a stunt dick.
Yes, I did.
You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely needed.
He
a
needed to
stunt
call in
dick.
Defoe.
Orgasmo. Yeah.
Not enough people have seen Orgasmo.
I mean that
That's a shame.
Yeah,
that
feel like-
movie would be very problematic now.
Yeah.
yeah. How they
Yes,
got
it
away with
would.
making that in basketball? Thank God they did. But
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone could, that's those guys.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
they realize more than anyone that the whiny people on Twitter don't really matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus they will say something that gets everyone on their side. Like now everyone loves them because of the royal family episode
Right.
or whatever.
Oh well, I haven't seen South Park in a couple years now. It's like, what's the
okay.
the new stuff still holding up?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
I
just as
like-
much as
yeah.
it was before. I mean, some of them are kind of off the mark and whatever.
They're
but
just going
sometimes
after Meghan Markle and the prince now.
this one. Yeah, that
That's
episode.
that's nice.
The
That's a-
Kanye episode was pretty fun.
The Kanye
Oh,
was
the
great.
Kanyes
Yeah,
are
yeah.
always great.
Oh yeah, dude, I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of them now.
Yeah.
Like they had like
They
the
have 3
They
new
had one
ones.
this year with the Kanye about the whole
Yep.
Hitler thing.
And then they had the fish sticks.
The gay fish is
Yeah.
the great is the classic though.
I think
Yeah.
the last kind of like prolonged series like when they did like the guinea pig pandemic episodes,
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
okay.
the frightening
yeah.
or whatever that was, and then well the Game of Thrones Black Friday stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That
Oh,
was-
that they did it as an advertisement for the game or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like the floppy wiener stuff.
I gotta say, good job getting away from Dan's bent dick. guys.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We can keep
Yeah, let's
talking
go back
about
to
it.
Dan
It's
Sp- so
it's not big, but it moves.
Does it Tokyo Drift?
No, but I did have a point. Not just to talk about my weird dick on the internet.
do other girls get? Does your girlfriend now get mad
It's-
that you carry around a memento to the other one?
Some of us wear our scars, a little more than others.
Do you make a game of it, like throwing like little rings around it?
No,
So much
it's like a
fun.
carnival
Yeah, that's
game.
a- that's
You
a
can't
rigged-
get it.
that's a
Yeah,
rigged
it's
game.
like a carnival game.
No underhand. Right?
No, underhand is that'll work. I only ask because I had to go to a urologist because I just had scar tissue and it started like curving, and they say if it goes bad, you can become like completely impotent. Like if it's scar tissue.
Like milk? Like if it goes like
yeah,
cheese?
yeah,
It goes
it'll
bad?
start getting smelly and stuff. Yeah,
God.
no, not that. Just that basically the scar tissue, if you heal it's an out of control healing process. So if it heals in and it goes into the shit that like inflates with blood, and that can't be like a self-contained system and can't inflate, then you can't get hard. Now I can get hard, everybody.
Yeah,
But I was scared, so I went to the urologist a bunch to try and see like what I could take right after the injury to like help me heal. And I got some medicine and it
Did
all
they give you
worked
dick
out.
steroids?
No, they gave me some weird off-label brand blood thinner that apparently like promotes healing in scar tissue. It worked. So I have a little bit of a
sexual gay relationship. If that, I'm not risking any boners.
I was not risking my boners.
Dave like is in therapy for being in an abusive relationship after that. He's like, she beat me.
No, that would get me hard.
No.
I'm avoiding boners right now.
But the only reason I ask is because like I felt like going as like a 26, 27-year-old guy to these urologists. Not only was I the youngest guy by decades in the office ever, but I found like I went to see like 3 or 4 of them because I was looking for this off-label medicine, Adderall. And none of them treated me seriously. Like the one guy that I felt it was the most disrespectful. Dude's looking at me, right? He's like telling me about my dick. And he's like, okay, well, while I'm down here, you mind if I check
The bladder?
for cancer? Or no,
Oh,
check
okay.
for lumps.
What do you think? Lift up your gut?
That's what the guy did to me. He basically like did like the mammogram on my bladder, and he was like, "Looks like the piss is good."
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the shit I'm talking about.
Good
That's what
piss,
this
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
urologist did. So he's like checking out, and I've been checked for cancer before. Cup 1, cup 2. When he did it, he went 1 and he was like
Cup
kind of
1,
looking the other
cup
way.
2.
And he goes, and I guess I like an idiot mentioned I was a stand-up comedian during the exam. Total mistake. And
Dude,
as
did
he's
he-
checking,
did he start doing his type 5,
Sort
checking
of.
out your nuts?
sort of, he's grabbing, and he goes,
He talked into the mic.
yeah, but it was disconnected.
This thing on?
Yeah, he tapped on the top. But anyway, as he's checking me, he goes like, instead of just being like bop bop, he goes, "No cancer," and then he grabs the other. He goes, "No cancer, congratulations!" And then he posts up with my ball hand to high five me, and of course I high
it's
fived
your
him back.
fucking
He's a
balls.
doctor, and it's my balls, so I don't care. But he laughs his ass off at that. Then he gets up, walks out of the room, almost takes out his nurse, like knocking into her, and then instead of saying sorry, goes, "What is it? Did I win the lottery?" And he walked away. I never saw that urologist again.
Oh,
That was a guy that just walked
Yeah, he
off the
fucking-
street.
He may not even been a doctor.
I love this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
gave up a great fucking joke joke with the balls in the hand and the lottery at the same time.
I
If he
know.
read off your ball, like
I mean, would have been great. Like, I think my lucky numbers are on this thing.
If you could have dropped your balls on the floor, he would have walked out that way. Like, bang! And just dropped them, just like,
He would
boom,
have if he
dude.
could have, yeah. He would have probably like if he could have detached them, like put him in his pocket as like a joke or a goof.
That was a guy that's seen so much dick and balls that he can just laugh it and walk it off. Like that's how he.
My impression was like, I'm so glad I'm seeing a dick that isn't 70 years old right
Yeah.
now. You know, which is a lot what Dave says in his love life. So
When I was going
I
through,
would never say that.
when I was going through my probation a couple years ago, and I was getting piss tested by Alabama, and they made it, the whole like you have to be like watched. So I'm pissing, and the guy's like where you are, and he's just looking at me go, and the whole shy bladder at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after a couple months, like you get used to it, and I'm just like. He's talking to me. I'm talking to him. We're like, dude, the Birds in the Super Bowl. How about it? He's like, you're going down. He's like, my kids are going down. It's like, they might see you at the parade. I was like, I don't know about that.
So you would become one of those casual both hands at the side pissers that I always want to sneak a peek, just because I have to know. Are you working with something big or small when you're doing the
right?
hands
Is it
at the
so
side?
large that it moves like it holds its own, or is it so
Or is it
small
like,
you don't need to guide
90-degree angle, so
I
you
was
know
gonna
it's
say,
just
it's more
yeah.
just such a
straight up.
strong stream. You can just like John Wayne it and just be
Fuck
like,
it. Next time, yeah.
Piss is for America, Pilgrim.
Next time, I'm just looking. That's the only way. It's the only way to get to the
the only
bottom of
way to
this.
Dude,
Isn't it?
I was a little scarred with public bathrooms for a while because my pops, you go up to my dad.
Caught him in a glory hole.
Oh God, dude! When you see your dad's dick, it's the worst.
There's nothing worse than being in a glory hole, seeing the dick, and being like, "Dad."
I tasted like you. I thought I tasted, Dad.
It would have been worse if it felt like him.
Is that your? I felt your third lump.
Yeah, it didn't look. It didn't look like it because he had got some scrotum surgery.
Yeah.
I felt them
He had a
all.
wig on it and a comb over.
But my dad grew up in Central PA, so like you go to Penn State games growing up, and Beaver Stadium, fucking. I know, but I can't help it. But it's like when you go into the bathroom, still I'm pretty sure they have an upgrade. It's just troughs. So like you're a kid and like everyone's just splashing on you and like I remember just and there's just an old man just kind of looking down at me while I pissed and I was just like I was traumatized. Like I've never pissed in Beaver Stadium since. I'm like always I'll go to the Porto 50 times before I go in.
Yeah, we're too old to have been told about pedophiles. Too. Like
They don't
kids
tell
these
you.
days, probably that's probably all they hear about.
When I was in 4th grade, I grew up near Graterford State Prison. And someone broke out, and we had to do like the whole lockdown. And I was telling the teacher, I was like, "Why are we doing this? Like, if you break out of jail, don't you go and like bang a blonde and get a burger? Like, who's gonna come to an elementary school and kidnap us?" And like, I was like, I had no clue what a pedophile was. And like, my teacher's just like, "Oh, just." You're like,
Well, hey,
oh,
at least it didn't click when you finally did find out what it was, right?
well,
Oh, that happened a lot actually.
those
I was in
family
a lot of
reunions,
bands.
the Sherman family. We went to the Outer Banks a few too many times.
Yeah.
Family whitewater rafted down my butt.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
So, this is
So
the
what movies have you guys seen?
So the Fablemans. Oh, dude, I love the Fablemans. I've been on such a big Spielberg kick because of that.
It reignited your love.
Yeah, for the longest time, like for some reason, when I got into like high school and college and really into movies, I like neglected my the fact that I grew up on Spielberg and the guys made a lot of my favorite movies. It's like, he's ever made Spielberg. I think I blame Warhorse. I was like, dude, fuck Warhorse.
Ready Player One for me.
Okay.
Though he still
What a-
made that
What a shit pile.
kind of entertaining. Like
No.
I can't even remember the last Spielberg.
the
movie
guy
I
just
liked.
he's so good at like framing and creating a shot that like even in like that movie there's still some moments where I'm like, God damn it, he fucking God damn you, Spielberg, just take your pants off. You fucking genius. But the
He at this point
Fablemans-
is almost like underappreciated. Like
Yeah,
he never
yeah.
gets like people will bring up Scorsese all the time.
And
They'll bring up
Tarantino.
Tarantino, but yeah, like Cameron,
They
both
both went
definitely
after Marvel though, so
Yeah.
they're done. They're done in this town. Fucking idiots. Not them. The people that get they're just old and out of touch. Like, hey, no one's opinion is more important than anyone else's. Except for Martin Scorsese when it comes to movies.
Yeah, I agree.
America's
Martin Scorsese, like we've
film
lost.
laureate.
Yeah.
I would say.
Just in general, we've lost this thing in our culture where we defer to the expert on anything. It's like if anyone knows, now, yeah, it's all subjective. You can like Marvel movies, but if Scorsese's like, there's something up with him, if you really love film, maybe it's worth paying attention to like what he's saying. You might disagree.
Sure,
but
he
Fuck
hasn't gone
Martin
in decades.
Scorsese. Timothy Chalamet is blinking right now. Okay.
But he's not in a Marvel movie either, so who
who
him
fucking
too?
cares?
Oh, but
Yeah.
he will at some point,
They'll give him some big role, like
So
some
he's
character.
trying to
Some
just be
people
his
avoid it.
generation's decap.
Like, yeah,
and
DiCaprio's
never
he's
done
never in a
That's true.
franchise.
So he was in talks that, dude, remember after The Dark Knight came out, there was talks that he was going to be the Riddler and Robin Williams was going to be like Hugo Strange, and it was just like, give me fucking more
Wow,
right now.
shit! I didn't hear that. That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see Robin Williams play a villain role. That would have been awesome.
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
Yes, he was. Oh, you know
One
what? Didn't
hour-
even remember
1 hour
that, but it's
photo?
great. Oh God, I forgot about that movie.
My
That's
dad,
fucking.
I was in
that's
maybe
a
like
scary
fourth
one.
grade or something like that, and my dad took me to Blockbuster for Blockbuster weekend with Dad, and he grabbed 2 Robin Williams movies, 1 hour photo and Death to Smoochie, and we
Death to
watched them
Smoochie's
back
great.
to back on a Saturday afternoon, and it was just
I
like,
haven't seen
this
that.
is not Hook.
Yeah.
Those are dark.
Yeah.
One
I
hour,
love-
one
I
hour
love Death to
photo
Smoochie,
for
though.
anyone that's listening and hasn't seen it. Robin Williams, back when you could go and get just pictures developed at like Walmart or CVS, he's a creepy guy named Cy that develops photos, and he gets attached to this family whose photos he develops, and like either fantasizes or like catches the husband cheating on the wife, and then like
It's a weird movie where
yeah.
like you see it through his perspective, so it's really unreliable. So you don't really know what he saw there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I like that. It's
Yeah.
very scary.
very deranged.
very scary. I think I kind of blocked it out because
I'm glad we saw that first, because Death to Smoochie at least was a little like,
Death to Smoochie is like a black comedy. Like
Yeah.
it's so dark. It is as dark as you can get and still be
Edward Norton
attempting
as
to
like
be-
No
a-
spoilers on that one for me, guys.
Oh, you should see it. It's a
oh,
good
yeah,
one.
I wanted
watch
to.
Death
It
to
looks
Smoochie.
fucking-
Edward
yeah,
Norton.
It looks like it's right.
The only
I
thing
love-
I'll say, the only
I
thing I'll
love
say
me
to you
some
that's
Enort.
that's
Yeah.
a great runner, and it's kind of tapping into kind of what we were talking about earlier. Is that Robin Williams plays? I forget what his exact not Randy Rainbow. That's a real
Rainbow
guy.
Randolph.
Rainbow Randolph. Yeah. Which fucks me up because there's a real guy who's like a Twitter famous guy named Rainbow
Rainbow- oh,
Randy.
really?
He's like a
He's a
gay guy that
pedophile,
like
right?
yells.
Oh.
Maybe I don't know. Well, in Death to Smoochie, there's like big pedophile
Everyone's a
vibes.
pedophile
Yeah,
on,
in
on
Death to
Twitter.
Smoochie,
Yeah,
everybody-
that's
like
how you,
Gary Glitter.
That's how you get a glue. Oh, that's who I might be thinking. Of. I think that's what a blue check mark is.
Yes,
Pedophile?
exactly. Yeah, it's an Epstein Island passport.
Yeah. They were in the black book. Give him
Yeah.
a blue check mark.
But Death to Smoochie, it's a very like subtle up until the very end that Robin Williams has a micro penis, his character, and everything he does on this children's show that he's like, Captain Kangaroo on, it's all a thinly veiled like making himself feel better for having a small dick. Like the song he sings is
do
like,
feel like
"Friends
you just-
come in all sizes, friends come in all sizes."
You just did exactly what I asked you not to.
No, it's not an overt. It's not an
You
overt.
wouldn't be
part
able
of
to
the
tell.
It's not. It
doesn't give away the
It
movie.
doesn't give away the movie at all.
Sounds like a pretty
at
big.
all.
It
That's
sounds
a-
like
it's a-
character motivation. Fucking-
Oh no. And-
I love that. Can you just imagine Robin Williams on set? And so what's my motivation in this scene? Robin, your scene is that you have a small
No, it's not
cock.
something they just come out and say.
No,
Oh.
it's implied, and it's like it's not a part of the movie other than like when you get through it and you look all back at everything, you're like, oh wow, they're constantly dropping hits.
It's like
that-
Bruce Willis in
Yeah.
The Sixth Sense. Like his dick was
It
small
is,
the whole
kind
time.
of, yeah, you're like, what?
Well, you just
Like,
took out
ah.
the second watching that I would do to make sure it's pointed
you-
out the first watching.
Yeah, if you like Death to Smoochie, then definitely watch Happy, that series
Oh,
with
yeah,
Patton
that was good.
Oswalt.
I
That's
watched-
the-
yeah.
If you like Death to Smoochie, if you like dark
what's
comedies,
Happy?
Happy was
Patton Oswalt plays like the
imaginary
daughter's
friend, yeah.
imaginary friend, and he visits.
And he comes loose from her imagination
Christopher
and finds
Maloney.
this like disgraced. I think he's a
No,
former
it's his dad.
cop.
It's her dad, right?
Is it? Yes. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, with the dude from Law and Order SVU.
Yes.
I remember seeing previews about that.
Huge
Yeah.
cock,
Yeah.
this guy. I can tell you. I saw it on
Oh,
Oz.
yeah, I mean,
He's got
HBO's
that
Oz.
thick neck. I could
Yeah.
believe
Dude,
it.
you
Yeah.
saw a lot of cock on
Maloney's
Oz.
Maloney's got a hog.
Yeah. But if you like Death to Smoochie, you'll dig it. It's got
I
wonderful
do- I
dark
like the
tones
dark
with
humor, yeah.
with that again the imaginary friend just hitting all of
Mm-hmm.
the fun character notes. What's wrong? You know what I mean? Like that kind of fun.
And Maloney's just unhinged. in
Yeah,
that. I've only
yeah,
seen the
yeah.
first season, but he's completely unhinged. It's
very
great.
violent.
Yeah.
It's great.
Did any
It's
of you
fun.
guys see Triangle of Sadness?
No, I live
Nope.
That's one of the ones up for Best Picture this year, and it's like it's kind of like Parasite and a lot of these movies that are getting popular, where it's like and like White Lotus, where it's like, let's just make fun of the rich and punish the rich, and like the poors are like, I'm gonna give you a lot of money and make you richer by watching this. But it's like a pretty dark humor, sarcastic, the fuck the rich and capitalism, and but also like kind of makes fun of communists and stuff. Woody Harrelson plays like a socialist captain of a luxury yacht.
Okay.
And like there's a Russian capitalist like billionaire on it that he keeps calling like a capitalist pig. It's it's funny.
That's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Parasite, that's one thing they need to change. They need to add 2 foreign films to the fucking 10 at the end, so that the least anticlimactic best foreign film isn't. It's usually just the one that's nominated, and
Yeah.
And they
I think
It's
we
like
can figure that out.
Like this year, the best picture winners.
it's gonna be All Quiet
Everyone
on the
knows-
Western Front.
Yeah, maybe. You think
Yeah,
so?
Best Picture.
'Cause
we
it's
got.
nominated
yeah.
for Best Picture and Best Foreign
I
Film.
trust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I think. It's
so
going to
And
be.
it's going to win foreign film
Yeah.
because it's obviously
Yeah.
but
And
plus
people are like,
yeah.
but I wanted Argentina in 1963 or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
I
I trust the
I was
foreigners
close, 85,
more to
65.
make 2 good films than I trust Americans to make 8 good ones.
That's true.
Triangle of Sadness,
and-
I thought was a foreign
And if
film.
Everything Everywhere All at Once wins, my uncles will be like, another foreign film.
They
They're winning.
China bought the Oscars.
Well, I wanted because I
Zing.
I recommended that
Xi
to everybody, so I had to like give them a percentage about how much they'd have to read because I only hang out with morons. Dude, after it's like 30%, you get to just listen to the other 70.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, because I know
I
we
love
That,
that.
we
well,
all-
that's my winner.
That's my
That's
winner
same.
also. Yeah. As soon as I was saying before the podcast, as soon as I walked out of the movie theater, as early as that came out in the year, I was like, this is it. Best Picture. I don't need to see anything else.
Oh, okay. Not Best International. Yeah,
no,
Best
no,
Picture
no, no,
in general.
Best Picture in general. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha,
Just
'cause
best
it-
Picture, best movie I've seen all year.
Yeah,
I
you
love
got.
it.
I want maybe the decade.
Yeah, it's so
No,
good.
It's only
honestly-
3 years in. but-
Yeah, okay. You're saying like a. All right.
But you could put it up there even with like ones from the past, like last 10 years or previous decade. It's just so original, and the fact that they did it during the pandemic in like a parking lot
On a shoestring
with
budget.
like 4 people as like a effects crew.
Mm-hmm.
The special effects, the editing, the storytelling, like
It's incredible. It's like a
Yeah.
clinic in acting. It's like they found exactly why we go to see movies, to see these great stories of people interacting with people being told. And then this is a family story. But it's like, think about all these other stories we see where they just add hundreds of millions of dollars of superfluous nonsense to what is essentially an attempt to tell the same story. And this story did that beautifully with, like you said, a full cast of 15 people, maybe, like not that many people,
Yeah.
and maybe 4 principal actors.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's crazy that they did it.
and it's about an Asian American family that owns a laundromat.
Right. And also multi-dimensional travel at the same time.
Oh, they do multi-
Yeah,
They do-
when
they do the
everyone was worried
multiverse.
about some bullshit fan service Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, it did multiverses better than the MCU.
Yeah,
with
100%.
It really did.
a 10th or whatever of the budget.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was shot like in a parking lot, like with such low. Because I saw it on
Yeah.
a plane. And I was like, this must have been very expensive.
They
The,
had,
the
they had,
behind the scenes videos you can see, like there's one really good one on YouTube for that, and Del Toro's Pinocchio are just mind blowing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was great.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
I saw. Yeah, I know there's always 2 movies about the same thing coming out all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
This year, yeah, it was sharks before, it was storms. Now
Meteors
it's
for a while.
Pinocchios. Yeah.
Yeah. Pinocchios.
There was a lot of Nazis in this one. I
Yeah.
never knew how much I'd love the marriage between those 2 things.
Okay,
Pinocchio
yeah.
and Nazis. Yeah, lots of Chiles.
It did. Like
But
the
they were
original story,
cartoons.
like does kind of take place in like fascist Italy, so it kind of made sense
Oh,
to kind
yeah.
of like.
That's like a return. He loves fascist Italy.
Del Toro loves.
Yeah, that's Pan's
He
Labyrinth. is
loves
set in fascist
monsters
Italy.
and Nazis,
Yeah.
and if you can combine them both,
Yeah.
like that Overlord movie probably gave him the biggest hard
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Hellboy had.
bought
Those
that.
were all. Those
Yeah,
were all
they were
Nazi
very-
monsters.
They
The
just-
Clockwork guy. Yeah, he was a Nazi.
They
yeah.
just announced a new Hellboy.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Not Del Toro, though.
No, but
Yeah.
a new actor, they're gonna just
Oh, they're just abandoning what's his face, David Harbour, as it.
yeah.
I thought he was-
I forgot there already was a new Hellboy. That's how
That
shitty
movie-
that
that
one
movie
was.
sucked.
Gold
He was-
Army. Or
No, that was
Golden
the
Army.
second Del
Yeah.
Toro.
That was the second. Del
No,
Toro.
yeah, that was Golden Army. But this was
that's
I
a
forget what that
beautiful
was called.
movie.
Sorry,
It's like
No,
ridiculous.
weirdly
as it
enough,
is.
the new Hellboy is the closest one to the comic books,
Oh,
but it's the
okay.
least successful as a movie. It's just not that good of a movie.
Yeah.
And I thought David Harbour was one of the only things in that movie where I was like, "You're doing the best with what you have. I would love to see you as Hellboy given like a real shot." But I guess we'll never see that.
How about I think we're coming in there. It's almost time for the news. So I
Okay.
was trying to see what are you guys thinking for best actor?
Okay.
So best actor, you got
I
Brendan
only
Fraser.
Saw, I only saw the Banshees one.
Okay.
But no,
no
fuck
problem.
Austin Butler. I hope he doesn't win. I'm tired.
He really shouldn't. I agree with you on this.
I didn't see it.
His performance as Elvis is like a little overblown, and if Joaquin Phoenix didn't fucking get it for Walking,
Joaquin
yeah.
Phoenix did get it.
no, he didn't.
Yes,
Did
he
he
did.
not? Who won?
No, wait,
for
or
the
did Reese
Joker- for
Witherspoon?
Joker, not Walk the
Reese
Line.
Witherspoon got for that movie.
Yeah.
Then.
And dude, Rami Malek and
just
Bohemian
for the-
Rhapsody
I'm
was
tired of
bullshit.
fucking everybody getting nominated except for Taron Egerton, whatever his name is. He actually sang and he got gay as fuck for his
was
role.
Very
Yes,
good in
he
that.
did.
He was
And
really good in that.
It was
He
a
got
great movie.
It was,
way
so much
gay,
better
yes.
than Rhapsody or
Yeah, for the
Bohemian,
audio
whatever it was.
listeners, best actor. If you don't know, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Austin Butler for Elvis, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of I'm not going to be able to pronounce that.
Inisherin.
Inisherin. And then I don't know,
Bill Nye?
Bill Nye for
You'd know him if you saw him.
Yeah, he's
but
an old
for
British
Living,
guy,
and
yeah.
then Paul Mescal for
I've
After
never even heard
Sun.
of the last two
Neither
movies.
have
Paul
I.
After Sun
They
was
must have
one of
sent-
my.
yeah.
I like
favorite
Bill
movies
Nye,
of
so
the
I'm picking
year. That's a really it's melancholy.
They must
but
have sent
it's
some
good.
nice muffin baskets to
that's
those
what- yes.
Academy
He
people.
played Davy Jones in the Pirates.
Yeah,
movies.
no, of course, yeah,
I
definitely.
He
didn't
deserved
know
the
that.
nomination for that.
Okay, got you.
I love Bill Nye.
I think it'll go to Austin Butler, but I
Agreed.
think Fraser or Paul Mescal. Honestly, I'd be happy with anyone other than Austin Butler getting it. And Colin Farrell I
Gotcha.
like, but I don't think Banshees was as good as people.
I thought it was the worst of his movies, but I still thought it was all right.
Yeah.
It's like the three guys. They're like, oh, the three guys that did In Bruges. And
Yeah, how
it's
did that
like,
compare to In Bruges?
It's a play. It's
Yeah.
an Irish play that.
Oh, okay.
His movies I've enjoyed all four of them, but I think they get worse a little bit with each one. I mean, that's like just In Bruges is better, and then I think Seven Psychopaths is better than that.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I still
Uh,
How about best actress?
I have seen.
Adrian
Andrea
Riseborough.
Okay, I've
Riseborough.
seen one.
Right. Michelle for
that was the
to
right. That was the
Leslie.
muffin basket one. They're like, oh yeah, she like
They
they
didn't
paid
like how
off.
she campaigned.
Yes, that's right. The dirty campaign.
Yeah, we need a new.
Yeah.
She's brilliant on that show 000 that came out a couple years ago.
Okay.
That's on Amazon. That's one of my favorite things from the past couple years.
Got you. You have
All right,
Michelle
Michelle,
Williams
yeah,
for
that's
the
the
for the
only one I saw.
Fablemans.
Fablemans,
Yeah.
yeah.
She was so
Kate-
over the top in that movie.
Kate Blanchett for Tar.
She was fantastic.
I hear
It-
she's great. In fact, people are saying she's like the front runner for the award. I don't know.
I think it's still going to be Michelle Yeoh, but Kate Blanchett speaks multiple. She gives it's like a career best performance.
Okay.
It's so good.
Tar, right.
In Tar.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just it's like we were talking earlier. It's just like such a kind of highbrow academic New Yorker kind of movie that like
Right.
the average moviegoer is not going to watch or
Right.
be turned on by.
Gotcha. Okay.
I might pretend to like it though.
And then I think we kind of nailed this one, right? I think All Quiet on the Western Front, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty
for the
obvious.
best
Yeah,
international.
It's not even worth fucking debating. It's
Yeah, yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
all quiet on
Yeah.
the
I
Western
know.
Front.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, for the best international feature, but you also have Quiet Girl, Close, and
Oh man, that sounds way more
EO.
entertaining than women talking.
Ugh. Well, I know what it's going to be cut out of context to derail your
Yeah,
career.
really.
No, I meant there's no way you can
That was that
misinterpret what
best song.
I didn't mean it any other way.
Okay, good. So you will be punished for the intent, the as it was intended.
yeah, best original song. I'm sure none of us are going to be able to figure that out. I don't know
No,
any of
but
these.
that
at
I
least.
am pulling for
Natu is
Natu
from
Natu.
I guess the-
RRR.
Everyone's all wants.
Give
sorry.
Rihanna, you know, like it's the.
I mean,
pregnant
you've
girl.
got
guys.
you've got the ones I know. I'm
The
Mitski,
first song is from this
Rihanna,
movie,
Lady
RRR,
Gaga.
You guys should see.
There's no Disney song, so fuck. Wakanda Forever is a Disney movie. That'll win.
Oh, yeah, best
Yeah.
animated picture. What do you guys got?
I guess
Yeah,
the
best
Pinocchio.
animation. Here we go. We got
if the Sea Beast doesn't win, I'm gonna murder people.
Marcel the Shell with two shoes on. So I've been calling it Marcel the Shell with two shoes on. It's incorrect, but I'll never.
I
change.
saw the Pinocchio in the period movie. I like the period movie, but I'll give it to Pinocchio.
Gotcha. Okay.
It probably will be
You'll give it
Pinocchio.
to a hollow
Puss in
little
Boots.
boy.
Puss in Boots will make a run though because those movies, the crowd pleaser movies.
I don't know.
are
My mom
always-
didn't like it, so if
Oh,
the
really?
old heads are kind of not feeling
Then-
Puss in Boots,
There you go.
Right. And then I don't know, Sea Beasts or Sea
Literally
Beast.
one of the best animated movies I've ever seen.
Really?
Sea Beast, really.
The water in Sea Beast is better than the water in Avatar 2. I'll die on that hill.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I mean,
look at
not
that.
really, but it's still really good for an animated movie.
Okay.
And Avatar 2 is ridiculous.
So the front runner seems to be Marcel. Go ahead. Sorry.
no.
Much right.
Just,
Yeah, but
I was just gonna ask if anyone had seen Avatar 2.
I hated the
I will
first
not watch
Yeah,
it.
I hated the
Avatar,
first one, so I didn't see
I
the
call
second one.
Avatar I wanted to do a Ben Simmons movie. a Ben Simmons movie is a movie that's okay, but since it's not great, it sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And, yeah, my winner for this year is Babylon.
I love
Okay.
Babylon.
I thought it was good, but it was way too fucking long to not be great.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah,
I had the same I didn't really like it the first time. I think we talked about it at a mic, but I watched it again recently, and I liked it more on the second viewing. And it's like Brad Pitt is like his character and his performance in that is just so good.
I was drawn to Margot Robbie,
Yeah,
not just because of hotness. I think because she's good. She's
really
good.
good.
she's a great actress. She always very like eye catching, like you said, not just because she's beautiful,
Yeah,
because
she
she's a great
dominated that
actress. Yeah.
screen.
She has like she's in the best scene in that movie when they just can't get the take right and they keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it at the beginning. Because people complain about like 3-hour movies. My take is that if a movie is great, it can't be too long. So at one point I said this movie's too long, ergo, it's not great.
That was my big
just
problem
math.
with
Yeah.
Avatar 2. There's like 50 endings. You think it's going to end, and then Cameron's like, oh, no, I got 20
Oh, yeah.
more, and there's like 40 more minutes. Like, I was ready to go.
That's that money
That's
issue,
that's
dude.
that Lord.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
fucking
Lord of the
Return
Rings.
King.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fucking, he's, spoilers since you guys haven't seen it and people listening, but he sinks a fucking boat. He does Titanic 2 in space. It's just like, it's like
yeah.
such a reach. It's like,
Yeah.
really?
He's always trying to sink that boat.
Yeah, dude.
Although I will say, I let it get away, but I will say, the best actress should be Neil and I talked about this for the podcast. Should be Mia Goth for Pearl, because she
Yes.
was fucking amazing. But horror movies do not get the respect that they deserve by the Academy. Horror movies never get nominated, even when they deserve to. I feel, from what I didn't see all the movies, I feel this was a somewhat weak field for movies this year.
It was.
I feel like if you would get over your fucking bullshit genre paranoia and nominate horror movies, we'd have usually full slates of movies where every movie was like great. And I think that Mia Goth would be a shoo-in, for at least not a shoo-in. She'd be
amazing.
competing against
Yes.
Michelle Yeoh and I guess Kate Blanchett, but she'd be up there because she was amazing.
Yeah, as a horror nerd, like I have never, I was in awe of it, like just in terms of performance, and then shoe drops, and you just see an actress like captivated. I'm just
And
like, how
transform.
is she doing this? Yeah. Like,
It'd be great if they had like a breakout actress award, like
yeah.
actor award. 'Cause on top of that, like best, because like I like that's I'm pretty much the first like thing that really has like blown her up. So like that would be a great thing, like to have and nominate some more people.
Yeah. Well, I think we had this idea. You kind of mentioned your Ben Simmons award was the idea of like awards that should be given. Like we should add the awards.
Well,
My award.
That's a Razzie more than an Oscar.
Yeah, I guess
but-
that's true.
Oh, yeah,
my
I
award,
remember
my
you
award,
saying-
my award was like you have your Ben Simmons award. My award was the Elon Musk award. It goes to Avatar because it doesn't really belong here, but it makes a lot of money, so it gets to stay. But yeah, I just feel like there's I don't know. I feel like I guess we got the news. We got to do the news, but I
Yeah.
feel like we could talk about movies for fucking ever.
Can I give
And
out
it-
one Oscar before we do
Yeah,
this?
Yes,
yeah.
please.
I want to give Zelensky an Oscar because it's the best acting from a comedian since Dead Poets.
I really believe he's in a war. Like that's how good
He
he is.
believes he's in a war.
I know.
He's that method, dude.
Oh man, I almost went a whole episode without pissing off your roommate.
You didn't say the Ukraine.
I
though.
know.
That's all she listens for. She doesn't care about content.
Like most of our listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Okay, so we're gonna do the news. You want to
Yeah.
go first, bud?
Cronkite.
Sure.
Getting ready,
all right,
going over to Dave. You're ready, buddy. Go ahead, hit it.
We've got to replace you.
I'm so excited for the day, to be honest. I cannot wait. I'm counting the episodes.
Japan births fall to record low as population crisis deepens. This could be easily remedied if they were able to redirect the country's cum flow, but every time they try, their moves are blocked by those greedy fat cats over at Big Bukkake.
Speaking of which, Big Bukkake really got shafted this year and on the Oscars. Should have been nominated.
Big Bukkake runs everything from behind the scenes. How do you think they get these roles now?
Okay. A planned culling of cats in the United Kingdom was considered early in 2020 to stop the COVID crisis, until officials realized that this was just another one of Boris Johnson's pet projects.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. He kills cats.
Okay, I don't-
They're weak this.
I don't know his.
That
I
story,
tried
it was more of like, I wasn't ready for the headline. I wasn't for the,
I
it was
understand.
like the culling of cats, and then it went to Boris Johnson.
I know
What the
he's
fuck?
a
trying to
British
do-
person with actual power over there, but
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
He-
we'd rather hear about the families.
I get it.
Really.
He was in trouble for spending public money on parties during COVID. So if he spent it on killing cats, that would be really
He was
funny
like the
to me.
Toronto mayor of the UK, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like the Rob Ford
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the UK.
All right, we're gonna win the Ukrainians back with this one.
Oh,
Boom.
nice. Here we go.
Moscow accuses Ukraine of multiple attempted drone strikes deep inside Russian territory. This also explains why Russians are going to be absent from the upcoming World Boxing Tournament, because they were unaware when they signed up that the other boxers were allowed to punch them back.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, what's their gripe here? They
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
bomb and they're like, no, you can't do it back to us. What?
What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Deep inside Russian territory. It's like the guy who gives Putin the yearly colonoscopy.
Nice.
There
you go.
Nice. There's those riffs. It's okay. It's what these jokes deserve. The Supreme Court of Panama has ruled against same-sex marriages this week. Shh, don't get ahead of my fucking
You wait
joke.
till after.
The Supreme Court of Panama rules against same-sex marriages is in what is seen as a setback in relations between the Central American nation and David Lee Roth.
Nice. Oh, wow. A little.
I knew you with that fucking Hard Rock haircut. You were gonna get to Panama.
Georgia football star.
Sorry, dude. You went right in there, dude.
Hey, we
Give
need
me a
these
little,
jokes to be clean. Can we be clean with these jokes? I want to
give
see
me a little
Panama.
lube. Sorry, he's in the pocket. Look at him. Don't. No one look at him. No one look at him. Don't even. Sorry, Dave. I apologize. Keep going,
This
buddy.
joke sucks anyway.
Good.
Georgia football star Jalen Carter is charged in a crash that killed 2 people. Usually this would have a negative effect on someone's draft stock, but this is expected to help since it's so rare to see a scouting report for a defensive end with shades of Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, just stop racing. You know, if you're a football player, just stop racing.
Just say
Luckily,
no.
you don't have,
I like
yeah,
freaking
you don't have that Ferrari
Dan
money, at
Reagan
least.
over here.
He's crashing a Honda into people. That takes way more skill than a Ferrari.
Dan's over here just being, shut up and dribble, all right? Stop driving around, you Justin Biebers, and catch the damn ball.
Yeah, listen. A giant Jurassic era insect was rediscovered this week, flying around a Walmart in Arkansas. And being that this is a 3 million year old organism, he was immediately hired to work as a greeter.
Nice.
Very good.
That's
very
over. Yeah,
good.
that's wonderful.
All right. I'm cheating on this one because I wrote this a while ago, and then the story came back. So I was just like, no one saw it the first time. So
Let's try it again.
yeah. Controversial school board member votes against 9/11 tribute, citing Islamophobia. The school said that in order to pay tribute but avoid these accusations, they're going to make a slight alteration where the hijackers are named Ahmad, Youssef, and Jeff.
Allahu Jeff. Attorney General Merrick Garland made a surprise visit to Ukraine this week, a country he has no jurisdiction over. He was quoted as saying, "I'm just happy to be in a place where I can't arrest Donald Trump rather than back home where I just choose not to."
3 abortion bans in Texas leave doctors talking in code to pregnant patients. These made-up words will give these women the ability to skirt around these laws and provide them their only opportunity to use here terms like goo-goo and gaga.
I don't think this week's weak. It's not weak.
Well,
it's
thank
pretty
you.
fun.
All right. Okay. Good. I like to
it's
hear
good.
that. I like to hear that. I think you're bringing it, Dave. I like your jokes.
Yeah, I put Octopath Traveler 2 on the back burner.
Nice.
For the jokes this week. But I got Legend of Dragoon waiting in the wings because it was $10 on PS Plus.
Oh fuck!
I never
Is
played
that a
it.
new one? That's
No,
an old
it's
one.
I never played it
Oh
on
yeah,
PS1.
it's a good one.
though.
I played it back in the day. It's a
Can't
great
wait.
One. Yeah. Walgreens announced that it will not.
What?
Wait,
Let's
hold
start that over.
Hold up.
wait.
Walgreens, right? Walgreens.
Walgreens?
Walgreens.
How the fuck
Walgreens.
do you- wait.
Walgreens.
So
How do you say it?
You
I
said
don't know.
that. You
I don't
said
know.
that
I've never even
intentionally
been
the
there.
first time.
I've never even been there.
Sounds like
fuck
a
is-
glory hole.
Yeah, you're right. I've never been there. I don't know what it's. I go CVS and Rite Aid. That's my jams. Walgreens. Okay, I'm sorry, Dave and Neil and Dan, that I was getting it wrong. I'm sorry, Internet.
I just didn't know you.
No,
couldn't
it's okay.
do that.
Walgreens.
Never
Walgreens.
heard
We
that.
could have just left it and just all of us been like, "Yo, don't
I think
tell
we're
him.
leaving
Please
this
don't.
in. Yeah.
Don't tell him."
We're
Well, it's
leaving
going to
this
get even
in.
weirder if you hear the rest of the joke. Because if you don't know what I'm
Sorry.
talking about, it's okay.
I have to go to.
Now I know. I learned something from you guys.
I have to go to a kvass later.
Walgreens.
God, I love this podcast. Don't let Dave know I love it.
You've already said we're your flagship.
Yeah, it is true.
The
It
Amistad.
is true. Sorry, dude.
Bro.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Different one.
Yeah.
Different one. All right. Sorry,
okay.
dude. Go, Dave. Got it, dude. You're killing it. You're killing it.
I'm trying to, I gotta read this now with all this new information I've learned. Walgreens announced that it will not sell abortion pills in red states that threatened legal action against it. But in those states, red wine and rat poison will be sold together at a discount, if you know what I mean.
Red wine.
Man, you have a song for everything. All right. A Florida student who allegedly attacked teacher for taking Nintendo Switch has 3 prior charges. And according to Florida law, 3 strikes means it's game over for you unless you've managed to pick up a 1-up mushroom along the way.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like that one.
I like that. As a mushroom doer, I enjoyed that.
They're fun. They're
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Do you feel you like grow when you take them?
Yeah. I get the 1-up Mario every time.
Yeah, there you go. A second train derailed in Ohio, although officials say it poses no threat, mostly because the first derailment has already killed everyone.
Guess what?
Yeah, joke off.
It's joke off time.
Not only this, I have a joke off to your joke off because I have another Ohio joke.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I can only get so hard.
Yeah, wait. Pick your favorite one.
All right, let me do my second
Okay.
one
Oh,
then.
Can I be the judge?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
I will say
shit.
sexual
Yeah,
favors.
Okay, and again, a second train
Muffin
derailed in Ohio this week. Although Ohio's officials say it's no threat, they compare it to other hazardous train wrecks that killed no one, like Deshaun Watson's first season with the Browns. Holy shit!
Ooh, I like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. Coming guns a-blazing to start it
Where
off
did
here.
it go?
Really
Where did
jumbled
it
that
go?
Yeah, great joke. I don't know about the delivery.
Yeah, you know.
Little pitch.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Hazmat emergency crews respond to another train derailment in Ohio. This accident was the result of all of Ohio's brightest engineering minds suggesting they get rid of the mess from the previous crash by pushing it out with another train.
I like it.
Okay, as is tradition, now you as the guest have to pick your favorite one. Who is the best joke?
I gotta go with Dan.
All right. Hey, I thought you had the best joke this
Your
time.
fucking your muffin basket's getting lost in the mail.
Sherman's doing the Oscar thing right now. I think.
You fucking you lobbied harder. You doubled down.
Yeah,
Well,
That's true. I did double down, and also
See, yeah, just the longer you it must be epic because there's more jokes.
it's all identity politics. We both have fucked up like scrotal groin situations.
That's true.
What's
So-
his name? Dan.
Damn these perfect balls.
I was gonna say Sherman went for the black artist, which
Yes.
is great for the first time, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's very good. Very progressive.
I'm glad you said it because I'm a little weird going around calling myself a black artist. So
We'll get you your
Well,
laminated
no,
card.
a ginger and a Jew. It's very diverse. That's more diverse than Hollywood usually lets on.
that's
you
true.
know,
Yeah,
so.
more diverse than the Oscars, I would say.
Who's up next?
Dave?
Davy's up, right?
Wait, I just did my.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do mine then. Tom Sizemore, star of Saving Private Ryan, dies age 61 after a brain aneurysm. He is also in the movie Pearl Harbor, but if you watch that movie all the way through, you probably had a brain aneurysm.
God, it was terrible.
That was an awful
That's a good. I didn't have anything for Tom Sizemore. I'm very upset with myself.
It's okay.
I'm surprised.
He'll be dead next week if you want to.
He'll still be dead.
What a fucked up zombie that would be.
I'd hang out with it.
I'd talk heat. Facing overdose crisis, New York City mayor will seek to lower drug deaths by 15%. He said he'd like to eradicate it completely, but hey, sometimes things happen to your mistress that's completely out of your hands.
That's great.
I love that.
Very, very fun.
That's
I like
good.
that. A Lufthansa flight was diverted to Virginia after turbulence caused 7 people to be injured enough to be taken to the hospital. Witnesses in the plane report that the gravely injured people spent the entire flight begging to just get to Germany so they didn't have to go to hospital in America.
They still have a Lufthansa?
Yeah, they still have a Lufthansa, even after
Even after
Samuel
Jimmy
Jackson,
Conway killed all those fucking
after
people.
Samuel Jackson robbed it and fell asleep.
No, I'm thinking of Luftwaffe. I'm an idiot.
Look at the Luftwaffe.
Welcome to the Luftwaffe flight.
I was like, wait,
This is your captain speaking.
they went from bombing raids?
Oh, I love it if you think it'd be aggressive. It'd be funny if they're like, hey, everybody, it's just us up in here, the captain. I'm not Nazi. No big deal. But you guys just sit back, chill out.
We're just going to have one little layover. We've got to drop some bombs on an American city.
No big.
Yeah, no big deal.
Anyway, Luft out. Just,
All right.
Come on, let's cut over to this Jew.
Let's cut over
And
to
now,
the
and now.
Jew. Hershey put a trans woman on a candy bar, and some customers are calling for a boycott. Those customers said they're sick of everyone needing to be pandered to, from the LGBTQ community to those allergy kids who need the nuts removed from everything.
That's funny.
Good handling. Very fun.
How
Good
dare
job.
they boycott, assume this person's gender? You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Oh, they should person cot it.
Yeah.
How dare you talk about missing nuts at a time like this?
I, sir, am offended.
A Michigan state trooper was charged with the beating of a Saginaw man who wasn't using the sidewalk. A spokeswoman for the police said, "This is unacceptable. We're the Michigan police. We don't beat our citizens for not using the sidewalk. We beat them for not being white."
Here's my cute one of the week. Olympian who dropped dog meds on skin avoids doping ban. They thought the athlete had received enough punishment from what happened when they tried to catch a shot put with their mouth.
It's very cute. Very cute.
Adorable. Adorable.
Yeah, very cute.
My favorite one. I love that
that.
one. I always love your
She just
silly-
drops it where it is. Like, you're supposed to bring it back. Bring the shot put back. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, I love that. Okay. A man in Peru was arrested when he was found carrying a mummy in a food delivery bag, which is horrifying because those Uber drivers always eat some of your food before they drop it off.
I had that. I cut it off at the. I cut it out at the last minute. I would have lost the joke off to
You
that.
would have. Well, what
I'd
was
been
it?
like,
Can
oh
you give
yeah,
me
he stole the mummy. Like he got a small slap on the wrist for that, and a big one for carrying it in a plastic bag or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, nothing worth keeping.
It's all right.
Here's one to upset some of you hobbyists out there. Over $30 million worth of Funkos are being dumped, which in reasonable shopper terms roughly translates to about $4 of wasted product.
Right, really.
Okay.
That one's wrapped.
Yeah.
Sorry. And cut. And dead. And action.
How many Funkos do you have at home?
Oh, sorry, Dan. Do you have
No,
a
I
lot of
only have one.
Funkos?
I only have one Funko. And it was a
Okay.
gift.
Do you sleep
And
with
it was it's the Hound from Game of
It's a
Thrones.
rude
so
thing.
it's
His
like
girlfriend
weird.
is not called a Funko, dude. It's fucked up. She's got very nice eyes.
Come on, bro.
I like when he calls his girlfriend the Hound, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she watches this. I can't.
She does.
I can't react to that.
Hey, what up, girl?
Hey, Barton, I love you.
Hey.
All right. A pastor in Mozambique died attempting a holiday fast for Jesus. This story is especially sad since one of Jesus' big things is literally turning himself into food.
a strong week.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys are. Yeah, this is a fun week.
CNN anchor gives birth on bathroom floor after sudden 13-minute labor. Not to be outdone, Fox News also reported that they, too, had to give an anchor an extended paid leave when her vagina went on display at the office for everyone to see. I stumbled over that
It's
one.
okay. I liked it though, because
I
a lot of
fucked with the
sexual
wording
harassment.
too long not to delete it.
Yeah.
And congrats to Don Lemon on the kid.
Yeah. Lithuanian farmers are giving their milk away for free in protest of low prices, which is difficult news to hear for Lithuanians looking to buy the cow.
Right. There you go. Yep.
Thank you. That was my Norm
Kind
Macdonald
of
joke.
predicted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, worth it. Good.
Thank you.
Good. Here's one that'll. Okay, well, I had fun writing it. A photographer went on an American road trip, but he only visited strip clubs. He couldn't help but see the parallels between strippers and rolls of film, mostly how they're ruined for viewing pleasure if exposed to direct sunlight.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, and I had fun.
No, I hate strip clubs.
I know.
Yeah, I 100% believe that about you, that you hate strip clubs. It's just money. It's too much money.
That's
not enough.
Unclean.
I hate spending money.
You know. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I meant just like generally it's adding money to a process that you probably don't think is personal enough. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just assuming things about you.
He does like to degrade people, though.
Don't be. Yeah.
You are a strip club. You are a strip club. No, I don't think so. You're too sensitive and sweet. I don't know.
Nah, he's
Actually,
a
don't
total
know.
strip club,
Are you a
bro.
strip club guy?
You've been there
we
alone.
went a lot
You've
in
been there.
college.
You've been to a strip club by yourself.
No, you always got to go with somebody.
You wear
Going by-
sweatpants to the
you're
strip
not-
club.
I feel like
I strip you of your title. I thought you were. I thought you were
you thought I was a
legit.
cool guy. I thought you were a cool guy that drank alone, went to strip clubs alone, just a lone wolf out there.
We're probably
Wait,
the same.
what? Drinking alone and going to a strip club alone aren't in the same realm.
Well, no, but because going to a strip club, you're still in like a public place by yourself, so it's a little sad.
And both made my dad happy. So,
yeah.
it depends.
Yeah.
Well, something had to.
Yeah. Absolutely. I understand.
Okay, I got one more. I got.
R.I.P., bud.
Well,
R.I.P., dude.
oh no, I have one, maybe two more. How
I
many
have
do you
two, yeah.
Okay, two. All right, I can. I can do both then.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
You have to, first of all.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me find
Oh, he's
it.
going back catalog. Hold
I
on.
got. This is a back. This is back catalog.
Never-ending story.
Oh no, I can just do it. I can do it from memory.
Oh, wow.
Steve-O has reportedly admitted he's worried that there is no getting through to Bam Margera and that he is in a slow spiral towards death. Sad news, especially, Steve-O tried everything, including putting Narcan on a carnival strength test and slamming it up Bam's asshole. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's okay.
that sounded like more animosity than.
Would have been better if I could have read the tight joke about it I wrote instead
We
of
could have
losing
stalled,
it
dude.
in.
It's all good.
Seething.
You want to do it again? Do it again. Find it and we'll do
All
it.
right, I'll do it again. I'll
Find
we'll-
it.
we'll clip it
Margera
out.
do
We'll
to
clip it
you.
out.
Yeah, because I genuinely am. It's kind of interesting. That,
Thank
like,
you. It was
what-
okay. It was right
what's
the
his
way I
name
wrote
is-
it. You want to do yours?
What's his name?
Yeah. I mean, I just did a sexist one, so I'll move it. I'll pair them. Girls basketball team denied trophy after winning all boys league championship. The girls team came out and said they were being shown disrespect the entire tournament, like how the refs never called a foul for any of the times the boys rolled over their foot with their wheelchairs. Fuck.
Oh, that's good. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do a redo. You can go. You at the end.
You know, maybe it is a bad week.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Stick the
bad
landing,
ending, that's
boys.
For sure. Okay, I got one more, and then I'll try that other one.
Yeah.
We'll act like I didn't say it the first time. A Texas mother has been arrested after stabbing her 5 children, killing 3. But moms always do pick favorites, don't they?
That's great.
That's like
that's
a
a good
cute
one.
version for that story.
Thank
It's
you.
fucking- that's a hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's heartwarming.
Usually, dead kids. I'm gonna scroll on. Yeah. All right, my
Talk
last
about
one.
Texas Hold'em. You know what I mean? She's letting those kids go.
There you go.
3 queens.
Women talking.
It's more like 3 jokers. But yeah.
A man is fatally shot near Indianapolis Lucas Oil Stadium, and the police asked people to avoid the area as they search for suspect. In a statement released to support the police for their search, the cult said, "Hey, we've done our part to keep people from wanting to come here in the past 3 years."
Yeah, I like it. All right. Okay, here's a joke I've never told before. Steve-O. Steve-O is preparing for Bam Margera to die. He says he's tried everything. Interventions, rehab, even putting Bam on top of a carnival hammer game and hitting Narcan up his ass with a mallet. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Nice, I
tighter.
love
It was
it.
nicer when
Very
it was
nice.
tight.
Less
Very nice.
animosity.
Just like Mark
I was
Jarrett's
mad-
asshole before the Narcan went
Yeah,
out.
there you go.
Oh, I hope he dies.
He will.
Yeah. They can't be done with done.
Yeah.
But
Ba-doom. Well, that was good. You know what? We were not confident in our jokes. They were pretty good this week. So I think we learned something about believing in ourselves.
I was gonna say, if he does it, and then he gets a Wee Man for a prize. That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of. I was like, this is yours.
That's actually the origin story of how they got him.
Yeah.
That's going to be the prequel they made.
all right. So, what shows you got coming up?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, I am hosting the roast of Philly's comedy dad, Jay Yoder. In
Oh, Drop Tent.
Sinking Spring.
Yeah, Drop Tent
Yo,
Zone.
oh yeah, Drop
Seriously,
Tent
Dad?
Zone.
Dad.
Dads.
Seriously, dads? Yeah.
Talking dads.
Yeah. Dad's talking.
Dad's be talking.
Dads be talking.
Dads be
Dads
talking.
be talking.
Seriously, Dad. It's a good. I'm not gonna let you guys fuck over our shit. Seriously, Dad. it's a
Seriously,
fun
Dad.
thing.
It is-
Check
it
it
is
out.
fun. I've
We're
watched
gonna
it.
seriously roast Jay tomorrow,
Yep.
and that'll be really fun. You're coming out, right?
I'm on it. Yeah, I'll be roasting Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, you be roasting?
Yeah, I got some roasts.
Nice.
I got some roasts. That's why I thought my jokes weren't so good because I spent all my time writing roasts and Jay. Wait, a lot of fat jokes. No.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna
He's a
make him
big boy.
sweat. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, that just walking does that.
I roast people by not showing up to their things and letting them know they mean nothing to me.
the truly hurtful roast right there. Yeah.
Running psyops this entire
Real
time.
money saver, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to a strip club instead.
That's what I have this week too. Let me check my phone. I am doing the roast of Jay Yoder, and I think that's it. I think that's all I'm doing this week. But I'm such a fucking hopeless ADD case. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it for me.
This weekend I'll be wondering why Neil's booked the other two comics for my show, but not me.
I wonder what it is.
I guess because they pay you so much.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
One of them does. But, yeah, so
Quite honestly,
Neil,
no.
tell them about their show.
Yeah. No, quite honestly, it's a shame. The venue that I was gonna have you guys on, no
Jews.
tickets or music.
Oh.
Like, this is tickets are not moving.
Jews allowed.
Yeah, more
Wait,
so
Albert's
PA.
Jewish, but
Yeah, he is.
he can hide it
He can
better.
hide
We're
Yeah.
bringing that's a different venue entirely, but yeah, the venue that is it's lacking. So, but again, hey, buddy, as soon as I get someplace for you, you're always welcome. You're always gonna be on.
As soon as we get a place for
Cheap
you,
talk, cheap talk. I know.
Just keep me in the basement like something.
you're going to be the in-flight
Reverse-
entertainment
yeah.
on
girl.
Luftwaffe Airlines.
Come on, baby, you know you're so
And now for
pretty.
your entertainment.
I'm a little
Yeah, in-flight.
strudel.
Yeah.
Here's my snot.
I could see you in those like green overalls, the lederhosen, right?
That's next episode's wardrobe.
Do you mind if I plug? Because I have like
Oh, please.
45
Oh,
dates.
plug away.
Sorry, I know I'm not on camera, but you can
Oh,
check
the
out.
most accomplished one right now
Before
is the guy
Dan
who
has
isn't
to
even
go.
on camera.
Friday the 10th, you can come out to Myers Brewing Company right on Girard Ave. Both these two wonderful people have done it, and
a lot of
you
fun.
should come out. It's going to be a good time. It's, you can get tickets at droptent.com and all the dates and details for some upcoming shows as well. Also, if you're down in Hamilton, New Jersey, you're probably not. But if you are, come on down for that one. And then the 12th at Ashland, but I got to be honest, that show's going to get canceled. So don't know what's going on with that one. But anyway, yeah, come check out that stuff. I'm neilwood.com or droptent.com. Thanks.
Yeah.
Dan, what you got coming up, buddy? Dan, sorry,
No-
Sherman.
Oh yeah.
What,
Well,
anything else? I know we already did.
we already
got
covered
you
it.
anything?
Yeah, I think
no,
we got
we're-
both
this is a
the
light
dates.
week.
Get your social
Yeah.
just in there. Just
Oh
in
yeah,
case.
follow me at DMac_laughs.
Nice.
Yeah, guys.
Perfect.
Thank you for having me on Women Talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
man.
problem. This was fun. We'll have to
Yeah.
have you back. We'll talk movies next
Yeah,
time we have a movie.
we'll actually
related-
talk movies
Yeah.
or testicles. We'll focus on one or the other.
Yeah, once you have the operation, come
I
back.
mean, the
We'll
right
talk
one or the
less-
left one.
We can talk about scars and healing and
Yeah.
film.
And our listeners, if you're going back and watching, check the comments. We're going to take a picture of whatever's going on with his nuts and post it. So don't worry.
And yeah, we'll be back. We might have a guest. We've been kind of going back. We've been taking like a day or two to respond to each other.
Yeah, we've been real lazy this week. We'll get there. I don't know if are we gonna have a guest next week? Maybe.
That's what I'm mean. The potential guest.
I
Probably
heard
not.
Jay Wright was coming on for March Madness preview.
Oh yeah. Well, is that the Villanova coach?
I thought you're such a basketball guy.
I only live pros. I only care about the ones that can sell me Gatorade.
Nice. Yeah. He was the former Nova coach.
Well, he's dead to me. Yeah.
Yeah, may have a guest. May
Well,
just be us dicking around again. We'll see.
Yeah.
But it'll be a surprise guest if so.
Yes. I don't have anything I want to say about that. You enjoy the rest of your night, people.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Well, there we go. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Oh, man, that was a. we fucking landed that like Kerry Strug should have.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production.